This is the plaintiff, Michelle. She says the defendant's her cousin, who she helped out of a bind by loaning her money, and now she can't get the girl to pay her back. Family or no family, she wants her money and is suing for the $839.31 she's owed. This is the defendant, Serenity. She says her cousin told her she'd been saving up money for her and gave her $750 when she went off to college. Now, the woman's having some sort of financial crisis and is coming after her for the money she gave her as a gift. Police. She's accused of trying to con a cousin.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. The plaintiff says she helped her cousin out who was in need, loaned her some money, and now can't get it back. But the defendant says the plaintiff gave her the money as a gift before she went off to college, and now that she's having financial problems, she's trying to turn it into a loan, but she owes nada. It's the case of conning a cousin.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Ms. Michelle, you're suing your second cousin, Ms. Serenity, for $839.31 that you say you are out, that you loaned her and she refuses to repay. Tell me what happened.
On September 4th of 2018, she had called and asked me if she could borrow some money because she was in a bind. And I transferred money from my Chase account to her Chase account. And that was that. And then they actually came and visit me in March of her and her boyfriend, Max.
And what did she need the money for?
Well, she had gotten kicked out of her home with her parents and she needed a place to stay.
Okay. So you sent her how much money in total?
$755.
All right. And was there ever any discussion that she would have to pay you back?
No, but there was no discussion neither that it was gifted to her.
Okay, because she asked you for it. This wasn't something you gave her on her birthday. She asked you, I need help. Yep. I need to, okay. And what words did she use? Can I have some money? Or can you loan me money? What words did she use?
She told me she was in a bind and that she needed money.
Okay.
That she could, to stay at a hotel for a couple days till they figured out what they were going to do because, she got kicked out of her home.
Okay. So no discussion either way about whether, but in your mind, she always had to pay you back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Ms. Serenity, what's your understanding of what happened?
So I actually, as long as I can remember, I never had a good relationship with my parents. Missy she raised me when I was younger. Her and I were very close. She had told me for years leading up to when I had left home, not kicked out of home, that she had money saved up for me because she knew that I'd wanted to leave home at 18 and she knew that that was still a young age. She knew that, yes, I would need help with that. And I had texted her, actually, not called her, and I had said, I just left house. Me and mom had gotten a really big fight. I do not want to go back. I would have been going and staying with my boyfriend at the time, Max. And she had said, well, since we were going to give you this money at 18, how about we give it to you now since you moved out early and you are going to need money?
Okay.
And
can I see those texts?
That was that.
Can I see those texts?
I don't have any. I actually deleted everything because small claims court was up for 3 years and 3 years had passed.
Okay. Well, do you have any of these texts that she's talking about? I doubt she's going to hand me those texts to prove your case, but Ms. Michelle, do you have any texts that show the conversation between the two of you regarding the money?
I have, yes, I do. I have a text message that I submitted to court saying that she thanked me and that my money would be, she would get it back to me.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, so Ms. Michelle, show me the text you're talking about. What day is that text?
Okay, the text that I'm actually referring to is a text where she said, that she thanked me for loaning her. Well,
did you, Ms. Serenity, thank her and tell her that you'd pay her back when she did give you the money?
No, so I had to thank you. The text she's referring to were on my boyfriend's phone at the time. That was when her and him were also talking because my phone wasn't in use. So I never said, I will pay you back. Just like she even said, that was never an agreement discussed upon us, that it was ever something.
Okay, and according to you, you were talking to Serenity herself on the boyfriend's phone, Ms. Michelle?
Yes.
Okay, so in this text, according to you, you're talking to Serenity through her then boyfriend's phone. And when somebody types from the other side, either her or the boyfriend, what did she say to you? And you answer, what is going on with Serenity? Have you talked to her? Who are you referring to?
I am referring to her. That I was actually, me and Serenity were talking, and she had asked if I heard from any family members, and I said yes, I did, and they were asking where you were at. And
well, she asked specifically, who's she? So is that her mother that you're talking about there, or her grandmother? Because the word
her grandmother.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, and I cannot even thank you for the money help. One day I will get that back to you as for after this week is over. And then you answer, I'm not answering her. So you're speaking specifically of someone that sounds rather intimate and involved, Ms. Serenity, for this to be your boyfriend gossiping with her about, what your grandmother said. That would be kind of weird. Yeah, this sounds like it might be you talking to her. Well, when was the first time, Ms. Michelle, that you asked for the money back and said, hey, you have a payment plan here? You got an idea? When was the first time you asked her for that?
In March of 2019, when they came to Arizona to visit.
And what did she say?
She didn't say nothing. Her and her boyfriend were sitting on my back porch. And I said, because I seen some irresponsible spending when they were here. And I said, hey, starting next month, I expect a $50 payment from you guys.
What was the irresponsible spending you saw?
She had purchased a tattoo.
Okay.
My grandma purchased me a tattoo for my graduation gift.
Okay. Are you in a dorm?
Me?
Yeah. Are you in a dorm?
She does not even go to college.
Okay. I instantly think dorms whenever I see those things hanging on the walls.
No, I'm young.
Okay. So Ms. Michelle, you didn't, I guess, approve of the tattoo or the spending of it, whatever it is. You said, I expect to see payments. And what was her response? Did she say, what are you talking about? I'm not supposed to pay you back. That was a gift?
Nope, she never said that. She didn't say nothing. She just put her head down and I walked away.
All right. So what kinds of discussion, and that's how things have been between you since then?
Yes.
Well, she kind of deleted me off of everything. So I couldn't get in contact with her in August of 2019 because I have text messages asking for payment from her starting in April all the way through August, just asking her, hey, am I going to get my $50 a month? When's that going to be?
If you can send me $100 a month, that will help us as I change jobs and making less money. Of course I will. When I get paid, I haven't started yet. I have a tour of the place Tuesday and a drug test. What happened to, I'm not supposed to pay you?
So let me, can I say something?
Yeah, you can answer my question.
So she's a very known liar, as this will all put out for us. Oh my gosh, no. So when she had originally asked me on vacation, I don't remember the conversation that took place. I probably said something back to her. I don't know. After that vacation, she had started harassing me, harassing my ex, harassing his mother, emailing her constantly, emailing him, texting, calling, Snapchatting, Facebook messages, calling me while I was at work, disrupting work. It wasn't a, hey, let me have a $50. It was constant, every minute, for hours of the day, all the time, constantly.
Did you ever make Did you ever in the last 3 years make any payments?
So yes, so she wouldn't stop. It was literally, I can't even express how much that this was happening.
Well, let's see. This one, for example, where she says on February 1st, can you send me $100 a month? You say, of course I will when I get paid. And her next text after that, I asked for $100 a month, $319. You never said for what? I asked yesterday for 100. You said 50, and I never received that. And these texts don't have a date. Let's see if there's a date a little further on.
So I finally got to the point where I said, I will give you money because she wouldn't leave me alone. It was, I had to block her on.
So did you send her any money?
I sent her 69 cents finally, just kind of as to her.
Yeah, I would think that's exactly what I would call that. So the only time you bother to send her money is to send her 69 cents. So let's assume that it's the way you thought, and this is the only relative who would come to your aid at your moment of need and give you a gift.
That's not true.
Wait a second. I'm trying to go by your facts. That's what you said happened. That she had said that she was saving money up for you for the day that you were going to move out because your relationship with your folks was so bad and you didn't want to stay there. That would be like a really wonderful thing that a relative who loves you is doing for you by any stretch of any definition. So let's say it's like you're saying, and that's who she is. Then you send her 69 cents as a...
Yep. Yeah, months after this had been going on. I mean, she invited us out to her house, me, my grandma, and my ex at the time, for vacation. We go out there. I mean, she says I buy all this weed. She gave me weed on that trip. I didn't purchase any. The only thing I purchased was the tattoo.
Actually, nobody said anything about weed until you brought it up. But since you've brought it up, because she didn't say anything about weed, but talk to me. So she thought it was that the expenditure she thought was reckless when you owed money?
Yeah, there's lots of texts. Yeah, there's tons of texts, which you have, where that is, she's saying I can buy pot, but I can't help her out. Okay. And that was just a big thing. It seemed to get under her skin for where she suddenly wanted this money back.
Okay. All right. But if I end up believing that that's you texting from your boyfriends because it's so incredibly intimate, what did she say? What did she say? And I'm having a hard time thinking that's your boyfriend saying that.
I mean, you don't even have the whole text to know that she was talking about my grandma.
Show me the whole text. Show me everything.
I don't have anything.
Oh, well, then how am I going to have it?
I told you that.
I know, but you're telling me I don't know.
So you're just believing half the facts.
Well, no, okay. I'm happy to get anything you want to show me. What I don't expect is for you to bark, you're not even reading all the text. Well, no, I read whatever's put in front of me. That's all I can do. It's all any judge can do is get evidence from the plaintiff, get evidence from the defense, and try to figure out what the truth is about what happened here. And when I look at this, I get a general flavor of how you are. I do.
Okay.
Even if I hadn't seen the 69-cent Zelle. And I do believe that was you texting from your exes when you're asking, what did she say? What did she say? That's not your ex. He doesn't care about that. That's you asking. Oh, I can't believe I'm so grateful about this money. Don't worry. I'll get you back someday. This is awesome. Yeah. Pay her back. This is the day. Okay. $839.31 verdict for the plaintiff. That includes the money loaned minus the 69 cents and the attorney letter that she had to send to you.
Well, the plaintiff is finally going to get that loan money back from the defendant. Serenity, let me talk to you for a minute. Interestingly, why did you pick 69 cents to send to her?
I thought it was funny. I was 17 at the time. I thought it was funny. She wouldn't leave me alone. Seemed childish of her, so I thought that was appropriate.
It's just an odd figure to come up with. Well, the judge says you got to give her the $839. How about that? You surprised?
No, I mean, I didn't even get to really tell the story, so it seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like the judge just got mad and said that.
What did you leave out that was critical?
A lot. That's okay, though.
All right. Well, listen, you just obviously didn't want to pay the money back, but now you have to, and that's what the judge says you're going to do. So good luck to you.
Yeah.
Okay? Michelle, what do you think about this case? What do you think about what just happened?
I'm glad it's over, and I learned a lesson: never borrow money to family, no matter what they actually need it for.
Well, that's a good lesson to learn. I got to ask you, what was your reaction when she paid you 69 cents? What'd you think of that?
Well, it was 69 cents with a little emoji that had his middle finger up, so it was kind of humorous, but it really aggravated me even more after all the help I gave her.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. All right, you're going to get that $839 back now. She has to pay it, finally. So will this be the end of your relationship with her, you think?
Most likely.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you.
It's
all
sad,
right?
but it is.
You did the right thing by filing a lawsuit. You're welcome. All right. Harvey?
Doug, I have a different opinion about this, I think, than most people. I get that it's family, but when a family member, a cousin, just says, screw you, I'm not going to pay you the money that I borrowed from you, they are not respecting you. And when you go to court, it's not that you're declaring war, it's simply that you're looking for justice. And if they don't understand that, too bad.
Judge Milian, it is cringeworthy to see male litigants think they can know more than you do, try to talk over you in the courtroom. How have you managed to succeed and rise above all the male egos you've encountered throughout your career?
Listen, I've dealt with egos that are both male egos and female egos, and that is an equal opportunity offense to talk over me and think that they know more than me about the law and about how I should rule.
But when you were a young lawyer, for example, I mean, you were getting it from lawyers, judges, anyone
all the time. I would come up sidebar, and there was and this judge in the middle of a murder case. I am a prosecutor on a first-degree murder case, and I object. We go sidebar, I argue it, and he literally looked at me and said, "You're so cute when you're mad." And, the defense attorney, as we're walking away, said, "I'm really sorry about that."
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him or her.
Him.
Him. Okay. Good for him for saying that. Well, that's the world we live in, and it's changing, thank goodness. And, along the way, I guess there's only one male ego you just couldn't conquer. Right.
You are completely egoless. That's what I love about you.